ready, go ahead and find a child's pose if that feels okay to you. You know, I don't know if it feels better to have your arms behind you or if that's just like not good. Maybe lay down on your back or on your stomach. Just trying to find a nice, cozy, comfortable resting posture to welcome your practice in. The purpose of whatever pose you're in right now is just to allow your body to settle in and to welcome your breath into your body. Beginning to kind of shut off the outside stimulus and just diving on into your body and to your breath. Today's class will be more of a focus on that balance between effort and ease. You've probably heard that in yoga before, but it's a perfect kind of mantra for all of life, finding that balance, trying not to make things too difficult, but maybe not too easy either. This class will do some more postures that you're familiar with, and then we'll also maybe fire it up a little bit. So again, looking for the balance between effort and ease. And whatever resting posture you are in, let's just begin to go ahead and breathe. So take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Fill up your belly, fill up your chest. Take one more sip in. Open mouth, exhale, press it all out. Keep pressing until you feel your belly pull in. That's your nice, deep, long, expansive breath. One more time, really inhale. Balloon your chest and tummy, take another sip in. Open mouth, exhale, press it out, deflate that balloon and keep on pressing until there's literally nothing left. Great. Now please seal your lips to cultivate the Ujjayi pranayama. It can be nice to cultivate a little more of that heat since we're not practicing in a heated room. But at any time, if it doesn't serve you, feel free to let it go. But to try it on, seal your lips to touch. Inhale through your nose. Ujjayi, exhale, send the breath back out your nose and feel your constriction in the back of your throat. Hearing that oceanic sound, feeling your belly nice and activated. One more time, inhale. Ujjayi, let it go. Now, I can't quite see you, but if your forehead is on the ground or if you're laying down, if your head is making contact with the ground in whatever way, you can kind of roll your head side to side, whether that be rolling your forehead on the ground on the back of your head, just feeling a little movement in your neck. Take one more nice breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, press yourself up to a tabletop if that is accessible. And go ahead and welcome in some cat and cows. If this doesn't feel good with your hands on the earth, you can come up to your knees and kind of do cat and cow, same thing. Just rolling the spine, just finding a motion. You can even sit on your heels, pulling your heart forward. Just trying to feel some movement in the spine. You can sway side to side, tucking your chin in. Just feeling some nice opening, pulling the shoulders back, rolling it in, flossing side to side. So I can see you're on your knees like me, which is great. And you can go ahead and just come up and stand on top of your knees. I'm going to take my arms high. You can lift them as much as you would like. Inhale, take your arms high as you'd like. Maybe lift your gaze. If your arms are lifted, that's totally fine. And you can find some form of a little heart opener, whether it be cactus in your arms, maybe putting your arms behind your back if that's accessible, or even just lifting your gaze really little and nice. It doesn't have to be much at all. It's the beginning of class. Inhale, lift your arms again as much as you can, just re-straightening the spine. And then exhale, find your little heart opener again, whatever that means. Your arms can be here, your movement be here, that's totally fine. Just feeling the movement in the spine. Inhale, take your arms high, straightening the spine. Exhale, last time, finding your little heart opener, whatever that's like. Just trying to push your hips forward a little bit. Perfect. Inhale, take your arms high as they go. Exhale, guide your arms to heart center. When you're ready, extend your right leg out beside you, having your toes shoot out in front of you. Inhale, lift your arms as much as you'd like, and exhale, begin to fold over to the right. So your left arm probably isn't wanting to reach high to the sky, and that's okay. You can keep it right out here. You can keep your arm next to your side body. Maybe this right arm kind of rests on your right leg with your palm shining forward. That's beautiful. Just trying to pull the left shoulder back, opening the left side of the body, and breathing. Inhale, come through center. Maybe you lift your arms a little bit. And then exhale, begin to take it to the left. Perhaps your left arm can reach onto the ground. And either your right arm shoots overhead, or maybe you're just kind of pulling the right shoulder back to open the right side of the body. Feel free to let your head and neck hang heavy, rolling your neck side to side, just breathing and letting it feel good. On your inhale, lift your spine straight up to the sky. Maybe your arms are high, maybe not. Just folding back over to the right side. You can guide your left hand to your hip if that feels better. Inhale. Exhale, let's take it back to the other direction. Maybe your left hand falls to the earth. Maybe your right hand just stays right to your hip, pulling your shoulder back. Again, the movements just open the side bodies. Inhale, come through center, last time, and over to the right, your hands to your hip. Last time to the left. If your hand feels okay pressed into the ground, maybe you lift your right leg off the earth. You can keep your right hand to your hip. And if you'd like, you can begin to lift your right leg. Make sure your right foot is flexed a lot, so you're feeling some nice activation in the inner thigh, in that kind of muffin top area. We're just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your right foot back to the ground. And I want you to really open your right shoulder so your gaze goes up to the sky for a nice little back bend. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Just trying to rotate the heart space towards the sky. Inhale, guide your chest back to center, and then lift yourself up again. Guide your right knee into center. Awesome. All right, inhale, pull your heart forward. You can keep your arms right at your side. Exhale, bow your chest over your knees. Maybe your arms fall beside your legs, and you can tuck your forehead towards the ground if this feels okay in your body. Finding a nice, really rolled in child's pose. When you're in your little child's pose, you can kind of sway the hip side to side, feeling a little movement. It's pretty intense in your hips, so breathing through it, not pushing your body too far. Remember, looking for the balance between effort and ease. Inhale, keep your chin tucked in and roll yourself up so your chest lifts. Pull your shoulders back and down, really pulling the heart forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll it back down. Maybe you tuck your chin towards your chest, guiding your forehead all the way back down to the ground, or you can keep your chest a little lifted, swaying side to side, your choice. Either really rolling it in or finding a little more activation by keeping your chest lifted. Inhale, roll up, chin towards chest. Drive your shoulders back and down, a little lift in your heart. Press your hips forward, really activate your tummy, and exhale, roll down last time. Now, once you're here, pause here. And we'll move into a little rabbit. So go ahead and take your flats of your hands on top of the flats of your feet. And begin to plant the crown of your head onto the earth. Inhale here. And on your exhale, take your hips high. Really kind of pressing the top of your head into the earth, but being super mindful of the weight in your neck. Opening the backs of the shoulders. Try not to move your neck. Just breathing into the space you're creating. Gently release your hips down to the ground, and then inhale, slowly roll up one last time, pulling your shoulders back and down, lifting your heart. Perfect, find a nice straight spine, equilibrium, and then extend your left leg out beside you. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the left. Remember, your right hand can stay right on your hip, pulling the right shoulder back. Maybe your left arm extends and shines forward towards the mirror. Just working to open the right side of the body, however that works for you. Feel free to let your head and neck hang heavy if you'd like, maybe rolling out your neck. Inhale, guide your chest through center, and on your exhale, plant your right hand to the earth. I know your arm doesn't want to fall overhead, and that's perfect, so you can keep your hand to your hip, just drawing your left shoulder back, opening the left side of your body. If you need more sensation here, since your arm isn't overhead, you can bend your right elbow a little more. That'll create more opening. Perhaps you let your head and neck hang heavy. Using your obliques and your core, inhale, lift your chest to center, and on your exhale, take it over to the left side. Right hand to your hip, left palm shining forward, or however feels good in your body. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the right. Working the obliques, pulling the left shoulder back. Awesome, inhale here. Exhale, really rotate your chest towards the sky. Let your gaze look up to the sky. Now you're opening your heart, shifting the heart towards the ceiling. Perfect. Go ahead and spin your chest so your spine is nice and straight. And if it feels okay in your body, lift your left leg high and flex your left foot. Begin to lift your left leg. For that big old inner thigh squeeze, the booty squeeze, that muffin top area. Make sure your left foot is flexed. That'll really create the activation we're looking for. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your left leg. Go ahead, release it to the earth. Inhale, lift your chest back through center. Guide your left knee in. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, go ahead and guide your fingertips to your knees and really round the spine. You can really hold on to your knees if you're looking for more. Just let your fingertips kiss your knees. Round the spine and tuck your chin in toward your chest. Belly still engaged, creating the space. Inhale, pull your heart forward, shoulders go back. Exhale, one more time. Round it in, chin toward your chest, belly's in tight. Inhale, find an equilibrium in your spine. Awesome. Go ahead and find your your tabletop. A couple more cat and cows. When you're ready, tuck your toes, find your downward facing dog. We'll be walking out your heels, pressing your hands firmly into the earth, creating the space. And let's see, you said this doesn't feel good in your body. So if tabletop is easier, that's totally perfect. We're just gonna move, find a tabletop if that serves you better. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Go ahead and open your right hip. Similar motion as if you were in a downward facing dog. It does the same thing. Then open your hip, drawing nice little hip circles. Go ahead and spin your hip shut. Inhale, take your right leg high. Exhale, can you guide your right knee behind your left for like a Shiva squat? Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, finding a nice low lunge. Pausing here, just really shifting the hips forward, and then go ahead and lift your chest. You don't have to lift your arms, you can stay right here, sending all of the focus into your hips. Press your hips nice and forward, maybe your palms shine towards the front of your room, or they can just hang out. All is well, all is perfect. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the right. So maybe guide your left hand to your hip. Maybe your right fingertips kiss the block, the earth, the pillow. Maybe they just hang out. Maybe your right arm kisses on top of your right back. It's perfect. Just again, opening the left side of the body and breathing. Keep pressing your hips forward, diving into the left hip. It's intense, but it's good. Inhale, guide your chest to center. Now go ahead and guide your hands to your hips or your lower back, your choice, for a mini heart opener. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, find us a little heart opener. Perfect. Inhale, guide your chest to center. Exhale, half splits. Guide your fingertips to the earth and then pull your foot towards your face. Making sure your right foot is flexed a lot. And then begin to bow your chest over the right thigh, letting your head and neck hang heavy. You can shake your head side to side. You can point your toes and then flex your foot. You can sway your foot side to side, waving hello, your choice. Just finding those nice sticky spots and letting go of the tension. Inhale, send your gaze towards your front foot. Exhale, pyramid pose. So plant your right foot to the ground, step your left foot in halfway. So your left toes are at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bow your chest over the right thigh, pyramid. Making sure to consciously pull your right hip in line with your left. It wants to kind of rotate out. You gotta suck it back in. Just shaking your head side to side if that feels good. Inhale here. Exhale, step your back foot back to the earth, finding your half splits, re-pulling your right toes towards your face, just moving in that lovely half step. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, find your tabletop again. If it's in your practice right now, you can find a high plank, but no worries. I'm sure that's got to be intense in your arms. So you can keep your knees straight on the ground. Let's just do that. And then just sway your hips side to side. Feeling a little core activation. If we were in a high plank, it would look like this. But in a tabletop, same thing. Just making sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrists, swaying your hips side to side. For 3, 2, and 1. Find your tabletop, maybe some cat and cows. And then we'll move to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high, your foot is flexed. And go ahead and open up your hip. So you're really shining your hip towards the left. And then you can draw some hip circles, going one direction and then the other. It should feel really great in your spine. Opening the hip. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Your foot is nice and flexed. Take it a little higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Guide your left knee behind your right. So you're crossing your knees. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left behind right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Shiva. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot in between your hands and then pause. I like to scoop my right knee back a little bit to feel a little more opening. Maybe you tent your fingers, just pulling the heart forward. And when you're ready, you can lift your chest so your shoulders are right over your hips. Really pressing your right hip straight out in front of you, sinking kind of down to the earth and forward. Maybe your palms are shining towards the wall in front of you, towards your computer. Just feeling that energy kind of pumping out of your fingers. Breathing and letting it feel good. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the left. Perhaps your right hand goes towards your hips. Whatever you need to do, just open the right side of your body. You're either supporting your head or letting it hang heavy. Both are wonderful. Inhale, guide your chest to center, and then guide your hands to your lower back. Take a breath in. Exhale, mini heart opener. Maybe you can just lift your gaze, trying to roll the shoulders back and down. Bellies in nice and tight. Inhale here. Exhale, half splits. Guide your fingertips next to your left foot and then pull your left toes back towards your face. Bowing your chest over your thigh. Shaking your head side to side, yes and no. Maybe pointing your toes, flexing your foot, waving your foot, hello. Going side to side, your twist. Inhale, send your gaze towards your front foot. Exhale, pyramid pose. So step your back foot in halfway, back toes are at 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bow your chest over the left thigh. Maybe shaking your head again, side to side, pulling your left hip back so it's in line with the left. It's a conscious movement. You kind of got to remind it. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your back knee back to the earth and then pull your left toes towards your face for your half splits. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, find your tabletop or your high plank, your choice. I'll be right here in a tabletop. And then let's just turn it into a little bit of a core exercise. So go ahead and tap your left toes out next to you and then guide your knee back in and then take it to the other side. So you're feeling this in your lower back, in your belly. If you were in a plank, it would look like this. Same thing. You can essentially do everything from your knees, which is awesome. Awesome. Keep it going just for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meeting in your tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Just being here for a minute. If you stay on your knees, that's perfect. Take a nice breath in wherever you are. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Wash it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. So if you're on your knees, make your way onto your feet, and your feet are hip width distance. Hinging from your hip and folding. Shifting the weight into your toes. And you mentioned, I don't know if it doesn't feel good or if you just lost some flexibility, if you have a chair, if you got a wall, anything nearby you to help get that motion. But if it doesn't feel good, then don't even mess with it. If you're in your fold, letting your head and neck hang heavy and shifting the weight into your toes. You can grab for each elbow crease, swaying side to side. You can interlace your hands at the base of your neck, pulling yourself deeper into your fold. You can bend your knees wherever you are. If you're having a hard time folding forward, just bend your knees, squat down a little bit, make it work. However it looks, who cares? Swaying side to side, perhaps. Maybe find a gorilla variation, which you can even do with your knees bent. Shifting your weight forward and diving in. That actually feels wonderful with the bent knees. All right, if your hands are bound, go ahead and release them and toe heel your feet to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, or keep it in line for more of like a grounded warrior 3. Inhale, bend your right foot, or bend your right leg, flex your foot, and begin to pulse it to the sky, working your booty. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and stamp your right foot to the earth. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, flex your left foot, and begin pulsing it out, working the booty. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stamp your left foot next to your right. Forward fold. Inhale, roll up 1 vertebra at a time, keeping your chin tucked in. And then drag your shoulders back and down. Exhale, standing at attention, samasthiti. Guide your hands to heart center. Pausing to feel the balance between the effort and ease. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it out. Gently blink your eyes open. Inhale, take your arms high, or we can keep them right here. It's totally fine too. Let's do that. Let's keep them right here. Inhale. Exhale, take it over to the right. Again, just work opening the side body. Who cares where your arms are? Just making it feel good in your body. You actually have a little more room to play with your side body when your arms are out here. Pulling the left shoulder back, feeling the heart nice and lifted. Either supporting your head, you can even hold on to your head. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, take it over to the left. Let's make sure. Perfect. If you haven't already gone to the other side, inhale, come through center. Go ahead and place your hands on your lower back. And then shift the weight into your heels. Push your hips forward, find a mini heart opener. Shoulders are back and down, heart is lifted. Your tummy is super engaged. Inhale, guide your chest through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Use a prop or wall chair if you would like, kissing your fingertips to your shin. Take a breath in. Exhale, step your feet back, high plank. Remember, you can also be down on your knees, whatever works for you. Inhale here. Exhale, flow through a chaturanga or totally skip it. I'm fine not doing any chaturangas today. Meeting in a down dog if that serves you, or maybe on your knees. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Maybe you just roll your shoulder blades down your back at the top, palms shining forward. Inhale, guide your right knee in line with your hip. Nice. I love your arms are at prayer, or however you want to do it. That's wonderful. Keep your foot flexed, pull your knee in line with your hip. Your foot is nice and flexed, and now I'm going to pull your knee towards your belly. That little movement is like some intense core work. It's intense hip. Perfect, Kelly. Nice. Keep your foot flexed. Keep pulling the heart forward for 4. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull your knee nice and tight. Exhale, take it over to the right. Awesome. So you're opening the left side of the body. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, release your foot to the ground. Let's take it to the left. Inhale, left knee in line with your hip. Your foot is really flexed, and you're going to pull your knee in towards your belly. It's like a little motion, but man, it does the work. Perfect. Awesome. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your knee in and squeeze it. If you'd like, shift your shoulders over to the left, opening the right side of the body. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, stand your foot. Inhale, just pull your chest forward. Exhale, find your little heart opener, whether it be your hands to your lower back, however it works. Pull the shoulders back and down. The weight's in your heels, maybe your gaze lifts. Inhale, guide your chest through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank if you want. Maybe meet a down dog. Maybe you meet in a tabletop. Whatever works, whatever's clever. I'll be here in a tabletop. I'm not sure if that is great for you or not. I don't know. Either way, inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Or rather, sorry. Woo. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. However you get there. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink nice into your chair. Knees are either over your ankles or at least just not passing towards your toes. Sitting deep into your chair, don't forget the little tuck in your tailbone. It'll really protect your belly and your lower back. Nice. Always an option for your arms to be out in front of you, maybe at prayer, maybe just shining down next to you. Making it work. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank if you choose. Maybe you need a down dog. Maybe you need a tabletop. Either way, perfect. When you're in your tabletop or down dog, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Stand your back foot down, 90 degrees. Lift your chest, lift your shoulders, or right over your hips. Maybe your arms are here, maybe they're down to your side. Essentially does all the same things. Making sure your front knees are right over your front ankle, your tummy's in tight. Digging the knife edge of your back foot to the earth. Shoulders are right over your hips. Just breathing. Can you drop your shoulders from your ears a little bit more, creating the space? Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe you rest your front foot on your thigh. Maybe you extend your arm. Maybe your left hand goes to your hip or next to your body. Just finding a space that feels right to you. You can gaze up to the sky, or sometimes that's a lot, and I like to gaze down into the earth. Just breathing. Feeling the activation in the left side. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your chest. Maybe your right arm goes right out in front of you if that works, or to your hip. Your left arm drapes down your left thigh. Just breathing, still committing into your front lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, high to low plank. Or you need down dog, or you need a tabletop. I'll meet in a tabletop. And we'll take it to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high wherever you are. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Stamp your back foot down. Lift your chest so your shoulders are right over your hips. Front knees are right over your front ankle. And then lovely 90 degrees. Back foot's really glued to the earth. Shoulders are away from your ears. Tummy's in tight. Everything's super active except for your face. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe your left arm's to your knee. Maybe your right hand goes to your shoulder, pulling the right shoulder back. Maybe your left arm's extended. Either gazing up towards the sky or down into the earth. It's nice to give our neck a break sometimes in yoga. Opening the right side of the body and just breathing. How's the knife edge of your back foot? Can you glue it to the ground a little more? Inhale, reverse warrior. Just changing the direction of the torso, maybe keeping your left hand to your hip, pulling the left shoulder back. Little to no weight in your right arm, just resting down your right thigh. Recommitting to your lunge, it's easy to let go of it. Inhale here. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow through a chaturanga if you'd like. Meet in a down dog if you want. Whatever's clever. Wherever you are, take a nice big breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Good old chair. Don't forget the little tuck in your tailbone. Shoulders are pulling back and down. Nice. We're going to add on this time. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior three. Shoot your right leg behind you, hands for prayer. Make sure your right toes are facing down to the earth to close your hip. It's intense in your lower back, so pull your belly in. Inhale, single leg lift. Pull your right knee in line with your hip and pause. For those pulses, if you want them, pulling your right knee to your belly, your right foot's flexed a lot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, warrior three. Right leg shoots behind you. We'll do that one more time on this side. Inhale, single leg lift and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, warrior three. Woo. Inhale, chair pose. Woo. We'll take it to the other side. Inhale Inhale here. Exhale, warrior three. Keep your left leg back. Your left toes are facing to the earth. Hands are up there. Really respect your lower back. Here we go. Inhale, single leg lift. And then pulse it out. Pulling your knee into your belly for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior three. Keep your left leg back. One more time through. Inhale, single leg lift. Pull your left knee in. Pulsing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior three. Last time. Inhale, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chaturanga or your variation of such. Take a nice breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Wash it out. Inhale, take your right leg high, however that looks. Exhale, low lunge, lift your foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two. Lift on up. One more time on the side. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale here. Exhale, single leg lift. So rotate your hips out in front of you, and then step your left knee in line with your hip. Perfect. Take a nice breath here. Exhale, figure four. So cross your left knee, across your right. Hands go to heart center, and then begin to bend your right knee. Feeling a big old deep opening in the left hip. If you'd like, you can roll out your left ankle. How's your heart? I want it pulled forward, shoulders back and down. Inhale here. Exhale, if you choose, you can begin to fold forward. Maybe even just bow your chest a little more because that's super intense on me. Maybe your fingertips reach the block, the earth, the pillow, the couch. Letting your head and neck hang heavy if that serves you. Now I know neither of us are wanting to do any like arm balances, so let's not even go there. If you want a toe stand and it feels okay, you can drop your right knee all the way down, balancing on the right side of the toes. Maybe one hand goes to your heart center, pulling the heart forward. Nice, Kelly, you look great. I'm gonna meet you where you are by lifting my chest. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up, single leg lift. Woo. Exhale, warrior two, step your left leg back, reopen your hips. Inhale here. Exhale, extend in side angle, finding that variation that serves you. If you'd like a little more, you can bend your right elbow, guiding your right hand to your heart center. Maybe you lift your right elbow off of your side. Then you're really opening the left side of the body. If you want, if it feels okay, you can add in some little motions, guiding your right hand up and down. Some little pulses. Or maybe you're right here, just breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right elbow goes back to your right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, however that looks. Take a breath in. Inhale, reverse triangle, so just straighten your front leg. Don't forget about the micro bend in your knee. Inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Take your arms forward. Maybe your left hand's right on your left hip. Right leg is bent, but don't forget the micro bend. If you'd like, you can gaze down into your front foot and then launch into a half moon by lifting your left leg. Right fingertips are on the earth, floating in space on a prop. Your hips are shining out to the left. Inhale here. Exhale, triangle. Just drop your back leg to the earth, moving in half steps. Inhale, reverse triangle. Use your strong belly to lift your torso, and then slide your left arm down your left thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, or wash it through however you like. Just as a transition to do the other side. When you found your resting pose, whether that be a down dog, a tabletop, something else, just take a nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, warrior two, lifting on up. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, single leg lift. Right knee in line with your hip. Maybe your palms are shining forward. Tummy's in super tight. Inhale here. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right knee over your left and begin to squat down. Remember, pull the heart forward, drop the shoulders back. Press your hands firmly together. If you want, you can roll out your ankle. Little tuck in your tailbone. Inhale here. Next, maybe you begin to squat down a little further, bowing your chest a little more. Or maybe you reach your fingertips all the way to the earth. It's intense. My hips are tight today. My body's always like, where's the heat? If you're folded, let your head and neck hang heavy. Maybe you drop into your toe stand by balancing on the left side of your toes. Maybe your left hand comes to your heart center. Gonna meet you where you are in our little squat. Inhale, slowly lift yourself all the way up. Single leg lift. Exhale, warrior two. Re-extend your right leg behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, extended side angle. If you'd like a little more, work in your obliques. You can pick the left elbow off of your thigh. Keep your elbow bent. Your left hand's right at your heart center. Maybe you lift up and down just a little bit. It's a little motion, but it does some serious work in the shoulders. Respecting your body for 3, 2, 1. Release your left elbow to your thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. Just changing the direction of the shoulders, of the torso. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle, take it forward, tuck your arms. You can keep your right hand right on your thigh, or right hand right on your hip. Don't forget the micro bend in your left knee. Maybe you look down at the ground. It can be nice in your neck. Inhale here. Exhale, half moon. Launch onto your left leg. Left fingertips are grazing the ground, the couch, your prop. Floating in space, your trance. You can keep your right hand right to your hip. Just shining your hips out to the right. Opening the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Gently drop your back foot to the earth. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lifting yourself all the way up. Take one more breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, however that looks. Yoga is awesome because we get to be creative. It's literally just adult playtime, figuring out our bodies, experiencing new things, finding your resting posture, however that looks. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down and take a seat. Maybe grab a little drink. Catch your breath for a moment. All right. When you are ready, my dear, we'll play with a little bit of core. When you're ready, you can roll down to your back and just guide your knees into your chest, sway side to side. Extend your legs high to the sky, and now stamp your hands palms face down underneath your lower back. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to scissor your legs. So drop one leg to the ground and then the other. Open mouth exhales to let go of the heat. Keeping your shoulders glued to the ground, gluing your lower back to the ground, very important. Eliminate the rainbow shape in your spine. If you want, you can go faster, finding the speed that works for you. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet like halfway down and then begin to scissor your legs, going side to side. The further you go, the further you guide your feet towards the ground, the harder it's gonna be. Whew. Little motion, big experience. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, guide them into your chest, and then shoot your legs out together, out in front of you. Open mouth exhale, so let it go. Breathing through it. For 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guide your knees into your chest, sway side to side. Take a nice breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right, go ahead and just roll over to your side, planting your left forearm onto the ground. Hopefully that feels okay. And then inhale, pull your chest forward, draw your shoulder back. And then exhale, concave your chest. And then keep that motion going. Hopefully that makes sense. You're just kind of rolling your shoulder in, rolling your shoulder back. It's kind of fun getting to think of modifications where we don't lift our arms. I'm having a good time. Rolling in and then rolling out. All right. Go ahead and find stillness in your spine. If it feels okay in your shoulder, you can come up to your left knee, planting your left forearm into the ground. Your right leg's right out in front of you. And then perhaps you can begin to add hip dip. So you drop your left hip to the earth and then lift it up high. Awesome. Right here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want more, you can lift your right leg and then keep going. Just for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your hips down, release some of the weight in your shoulder, and then stamp your right knee on top of your left. For some little clam legs, so you lift the right leg, and then you squeeze your knees together. Little clam legs. Working the inner thighs. If this is like killing your shoulder, you know, I think you could do it from laying down. If you want more, you can lift both legs off, squeezing them together. A little more oblique work, some thigh work. Making it work for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come through center, go ahead and find a seat and we'll switch sides. Stamping your right forearm to the earth, if that feels okay in your body, lifting up onto your right knee. Your left leg's extended right out in front of you. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to lower your right hip towards the earth and then lift it high. Big old side oblique action. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Perhaps you lift your top leg and then keep going. Just for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your hips to the earth. You can stamp your knees together. And then just add in those little shoulder rotations, kind of concaving the chest. And then opening the heart. Little movements in the spine. Just feeling the rotation. Maybe 2 more wherever you are. Awesome. And then if it felt good in your body, we'll do those little clam legs on the other side. You can totally lay down, maybe supporting your head. Lift your top leg and then begin squeezing your legs together. Working the obliques, working the thighs. If you want more, you can lift your right leg off the earth and then keep squeezing them together. Whee. Perfect. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and gently lift yourself up to a seat. Guide your hands to your knees. Inhale, pull your heart forward again. Exhale, concave, guiding your chin towards your chest, rounding the spine. Maybe you pause and roll side to side here. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, concave. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, let it go. Guide your chin back to center. And then let's meet in either a tabletop or a downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. So tuck your back toes and then lift your chest. So your shoulders are right over your hips. From your arms, don't come to here. They can be out to a T. They can be by your side, totally your choice. It's a similar motion as the beginning of the class, really pressing your left hip forward, pulling your right hip back. Maybe your palms that are heart center, maybe they're shining right out in front of you. Either way, it's perfect. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to the right. Maybe your left hand is to your hip, opening the left side of the body. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, guide your hands to your lower back. Find your little heart opener. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, lifting your gaze. Inhale, guide your chest through center. Exhale, twisted lunge, if it's accessible, by guiding your left hand to the earth, and then spinning your right shoulder so it faces up towards the sky. If this feels okay and you want a little fire, you can really press your left hand into the earth and then begin to kick your left foot to your right hand. A little hip move. Really working the right leg. Just breathing for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meeting your twisted lunge. Maybe your right arm's lifted, maybe your hands to your hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Just toe heel your right foot center, or top corner of your mat. Drop your back knee, and then open up your hip. Either staying up on your hands or coming down to your forearms, just breathing. It's intense. If the quad stretch serves you, you can always bend your left knee, reach your right arm back. Pulling the right shoulder away from your ear. Looking for the balance between effort and ease. Gently let go of your foot with your hand if you've got that. And then inhale, step back to a high plank or maybe a tabletop. Either way is perfect. And then we'll welcome in those little hip dips again. Just a little bit more core work for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perhaps you flow through a chaturanga. Whatever serves you. Just getting ready for the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Whee. Maybe your hands are to your hips, maybe they're out of T, maybe they're down at your side. All is well and perfect. Whee. Inhale here. Exhale, let's just take it over to the left. So your right shoulder's lifting, opening the right side of the body, opening the right hip. Inhale, come through center. Guide your hands to your lower back. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, bend the midi hard, open a little back bend. Pressing your hips forward, lifting the chest. Inhale, guide your chest through center. And on your exhale, begin to guide your right hand to the earth for your little twisted lunge. Right hands to the earth, heart is spinning open to the left, pulling the left shoulder back. Maybe your gaze is lifting towards the sky, maybe it's down at the ground. If you want that little fire building, gaze down at the earth and begin to kick your right foot to tap onto your left hand. Little bit of hip move. Just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pausing in your little twist. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Slide your left foot, top corner of your mat, drop your back knee, and tuck your back toes. Letting your head and neck hang heavy. If you want that big quad stretch, you can bend your right knee and reach your left arm back, capturing your foot with your hand. It's intense. Trying to soften your face. Gently let go of your foot with your hand. When you're ready, step back to a high plank, or perhaps your knees are on the earth. For a little bit of those taps. Just tapping your left toes and then your right toes. For 5, either in a plank or in a tabletop. 3, 2, and 1. Needing a down dog or a tabletop, whatever works. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, let it out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee towards your right wrist. And your left leg shoots directly behind you. If you have a pillow or something cushy, you can always guide that underneath your right hip. Option to keep your heart lifted, or if you'd like, you can begin to fold down. Slowing down the breath. Finding the balance between the thump of your heart and your chest and the stability of your breath. When our breath begins to exceed us, our heart rate takes off a little too fast, it's time to slow it down. Deepen your breath, adding length to your inhales and your exhales. And then notice as your heart rate will begin to slow down. Pulling your shoulders from your ears, letting your head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, slowly begin to lift your chest. Tuck your back toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, down dog. Just moving to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Guide your left knee to your left wrist and then scoot your right leg behind you. However you get there, just transitioning to the other side. If you'd like some more support, you can always grab a pillow or something cushy under your left hip. And on your exhale, when you're ready, begin to melt down if you choose. Softening your face. Finding length to your breath. Letting your head and neck hang heavy. Letting go of the tension in between your ears and your shoulders. Inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up. And then just shoot your right leg to meet you in a seat. Boop. Not the most graceful transition, but why not? Guide your hands to your knees. For a couple more of those little heart opener shrug things. I think they feel great. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, roll your chest, tuck your chin in toward your chest. And then pause, sway side to side. Nod your head side to side. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, roll it in one more time. Inhale, find a nice equilibrium in your chest. And then go ahead and roll down to your back for some version of a happy baby. If your arms don't like reaching for your feet, you can just bend your knees and hold on to your knees. Or you don't even have to use your hands. You can just bend your knees as if you were in like a reverse child's pose. And then sway side to side. Massaging your lower back. Guide your knees together, take a breath in. Exhale, gentle twist over to the right. Just stacking your left hip on top of your right. If you want more, you can twist your left knee on top of your right, adding more sensation. Option to close your eyes. Continue your focus on your deep breath. Letting go of the tension in your spine and your shoulders. Inhale, guide your knees through center, and on your exhale, drop them over to the left. Stack your right hip on top of your left. And if you'd like more, you can twist your right knee on top of your left, adding more weight into your fold. Guiding the right shoulder to the earth, but knowing if it's floating in space, that's okay. Just trying to find, again, the balance between effort and ease. Inhale, guide your knees into center. Option to reach for your calves to lift your head and neck off the mat to crawl into a tiny little ball. Or you can do it without your arms, just trying to tuck your chin in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, find your Shavasana. Let your arms and legs fall to the ground and take up some nice space. Just pausing for a few moments to let all of the benefits of your practice settle in. It is said that Shavasana is arguably the most important posture in your entire practice. It's the time when the physical movements are done and you really are left to send all awareness to your breath. Just noticing the feeling of the breath as you fill and empty your belly, and as you fill and empty your chest. Noticing the emotions that your breath bring up. And noticing the thoughts that arise. Always working to be kind to yourself. And the whole premise behind the word noticing is because you're simply just giving it a look. Not really thinking about it too much, not analyzing it, just noticing. And after you notice, you just let it go. And that's easier said than done, because oftentimes whatever you just noticed and tried to let go came right back into your mind. So again, you breathe a little deeper, you notice it again, and then you let it go. Some days are easier, some days your breath is more fluid. Some days it's a little more rough, but it's all about noticing the balance, enjoying the balance, and continuing on. Take a nice deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more time, the biggest yet. Really inhale. One more sip in. Open mouth, let it go. If you'd like to stay here longer, of course, that is available to you. If you're ready to awaken your body, make little circles and shapes with your fingers and toes. You can sway your head side to side, maybe shrug your shoulders in and then drop them from your ears, or draw shoulder circles. And if you'd like, you can roll over to your favorite side for supported fetal pose. And then when it serves you, press yourself up to a seat for your seated meditation pose. When you find yourself lifted, just stack your shoulders over your hips, a little engagement in your tummy, and let your shoulders fall back and down. Your face is soft, eyes are closed. Guide your hands to heart center, and really press your thumbs into your heart space. Feel that connection between the thump in your chest and your breath. Remember to strive for the balance between the effort and ease. Just noticing when one side of the spectrum is a little uneven. Take a nice deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Beautiful. We'll end this class with the universal sound of Om. Together we'll inhale and on our exhale, Om. Inhale. May that vibration resonate with you through the rest of your day. Please guide your thumbs to your third eye center, the center of your intuition and all-knowing. The teacher in me loves and respects and cherishes the teacher in you, Kelly. Together we bow and say namaste, namaste.